Good evening, everybody. It's the Truth Serum. Back at it. I've been doing double headers, so um, go get a coffee, go get a soda, drink. Saturday night, why not hang out on Saturday night? I do a million videos anyway, so oh well. I got my coffee as usual. Trying to cut down on these smokes. I'm I'm I'm, I'm withdrawing from nicotine withdrawal. I need a puff though to get through this stream. So come on in, hang out with the Truth Serum. The water's fine. Appreciate everybody that comes in. Hit the buttons. Hit that button. Hit this button. Hit that button. Hit that button. Hit any button you can. Help an old man out. Just don't hit the panic button. Okay. I only need one person to come in here, and we could start chirping away. So, and I want to appreciate. I want to appreciate. I want to thank everybody that subscribed. Just, I really appreciate the well-intended people that come in and help a guy out. So that's cool. I got another good story coming up of a mob-related story. Who would have guessed I'm doing a mob-related story? You know, where's my makeup person? Oh gosh, too late for that. And it's they used to have like the Sweet 16 party and things. We'll get to that probably tomorrow, or maybe I'll do another video. Maybe I'll do another live stream at midnight tonight. You don't know with me. I don't even let one day pass in between, let alone doing two in one day. I can't take the pressure. I'm withdrawing off of this nicotine. I'm pacing back and forth. I took 4 showers already. I'm bouncing off the walls. I got to get it together. Nicotine withdrawal. So let me sneak in a puff here. Because I do got to try to, Jesus, smoking. Bad. Get your act together, Joe. I need one person to come in here and talk about the old game shows. There used to be Press Your Luck. They still got I have the Price is Right. Mary McGillicuddy, come on down. You are the Bob Barker. He was good. So I just need a couple people to come in and help me. If not, I'll just jump ship. Yeah, I gotta get back in a little better shape. So, then just chain drinking coffee and chain smoking cigarettes. Sooner or later, your body gonna give out. Body ain't young anymore. It's tough enough if you just eat right and don't smoke and don't drink coffee. It's tough enough to try to maintain good health anyways. I'm doing the opposite. Is that like unconsciously I want to hurt myself? Like, what is that? I don't know. It just means you're stupid, the Truth Serum. That's what it means. So it turned out to be a nice day. I'm a frustrated weatherman. It turned out to be a nice day. It's been rainy and windy for quite a spell. And now it's a nice little sunset. Cold though, 47 degrees. Barometric pressure, 29.03 and rising. Winds, 30 miles an hour northwest, gusting up to 45 miles an hour. Chance of rain, 40%. Humidity, 65%. The show is stalling out. Who do I got? I need help. Hey, No, these lungs are on fire. This nicotine withdrawal. I'm taking a couple puffs, but boy, tired, restless. Oh, it's Saturday night. I can't get one. I can't get it one person in here. Saturday night, and I ain't got nobody. I got nobody and nobody. You're a loser, Joe. You're a loser. That's what you are. I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me? Oh, wow. See what this nicotine withdrawal is doing to me? I refuse to smoke a whole cigarette, though. I gotta wean off of them. I have to wean off of them. Joseph Monty, come on down. You are the next contestant selected on The Price is Right. Welcome to Contestants Row, Joe. Thank you, Bob. Or Roddy. Who do we got? Crickets. Hello? I need one person. Is there anybody out there? What a beggar I am. Oh, well, man, it's trying to arrest this nicotine withdrawal. Trying to arrest it. This is turning into a real 7 minutes in and nobody. Where's my people? Do I have the settings right? Did I make this private or what? Do I gotta check the settings? Come on in, whoever's there. Maybe it takes about 10 minutes. Yeah. I got somebody. See, you throw the line in the water, and you just got to keep catching up. Row G, how you doing? There'll always be a place in my heart for you. Yeah. The name is Joe, by the way. Row. There's a place in my heart for you. By the way, my name's Joe. Jojo. But thank you for that great time and helping me out, Row G. Thank you. Wise guy, eh? Thank you for coming in. If you're still here, what was one of your favorite games? I got to do some kind of show here. I'm up here dying, like no, you're not. I'm up here like a comedian that's on stage, and you got 4 people in there, and then it's like the sweat. But me, you know how I do it. I like to have fun. Numbers are numbers. Whatever goes. I was just trying to think about some old game shows because this is my second video of the day. I'm jonesing off of nicotine while I'm smoking a cigarette, bro. This nicotine withdrawal is MF. And whoo, but I gotta stop. I'm doing good though. I am doing good on this filthy habit. Filthy. So I don't know. We'll see what else happens. Any questions from my audience? Any questions? Don't you ever call yourself any names, Row. Don't you ever. You are too? Yeah, man, I don't know. I'm getting older, and I kind of want to try to live some more, have some good years somewhere along the line. But oh well, it's crazy. I that night you come in and you were helping out on the stream, and you know Brett, my man, I will always, I don't care, out of the blue, I'll just thank him down the road because that was a great act of kindness, and I I get excited on that stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back on that treadmill, the treadmill, and go for the yearly checkups. Yeesh. The doctor's gonna be slapping me around. Oh, how's you doing? Well, 2 packs of cigarettes a day. What am I, just a complete psychopath? 2 packs of cigarettes a day, sitting in the house, cabin fever, smoking, bored. Just no. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. It's almost 8 o'clock, and I've smoked probably 3.5 smokes. But I'm sweat. What I'm detoxing. Yeah, class act, just class act people. I try to promote love and compassion. I try to do everything here, Ro G, and I like. How can you not like? How can you not like that kind of stuff? Comes on and waits 2 hours and 25 minutes until that community subscribed to me. Now I gotta come through for them. I'm under pressure here. I'll come through. I'll come through somehow. Somehow in the mix. Keep it together. That's all there is to it. Oh, Thurman Thomas from the Buffalo Bills just visited my niece. All right. Casuum, if you're watching, that must have been a lot of fun. Adrian, I love you all. Yeah. But that Brett, man, and we got to take tough game getting subscribers out here. Tough games. What game shows do you remember? I think you're a lot younger, Roji. I don't care if it's just me and you talking in here. You know how I roll. I I put it in. I just keep swinging, whatever, or I just keep swinging. Oh, you're young. You're young and beautiful. Excuse me. Rose, like, enough of that, Joe. Don't be asking me any questions. Haven't I done enough for you, the truth serum? Yes, you have. Yes, you have. But I'll tell you folks out there, what you're looking at is not real. It's a figment of your imagination. You are looking at a very troubled individual. Wow, you're 58. I'm the truth serum, and you're the youth serum. G's the youth serum. I need a shot of that, okay? I've been under the weather. I've been suffering from nicotine withdrawal, caffeine withdrawal. I'm going to get it back together, though. You're located in New York, Ro. My mom, I repeat myself. You guys know I repeat myself. My mother, rest her soul, was Rosemarie, and they called her Ro. I said it before, but So Ro is very endearing to me. A double Ro is twice the endearment. So you're 58. You don't look a day over 56. You look like you're 25. NYC, you're down there in the hustle and bustle. Man, I gotta get it together, man. I still got time. I still got time to have some fun. It's never too late, but I want to stretch out some longevity. But I had to do this because I was crumbling with crumbling down. But I made good strides, better than 40 smokes, and then to go to bed. What am I talking about? I'm doing a show. Is this therapy? What do I need, a psychiatrist? What the heck? What's wrong with me? I'm worse than a knitting circle. I really got to get it together. I really do. That's why I need people to come in here and help me. So I don't know. Yeah. When I get 100,000 subscribers, I'm gonna have a personal get together and hug everybody. Hug. Shake hands and hug. Thank you. And that's it. That's it. After 100,000. I know I'm getting ahead of myself. Now I got 1,000 subscribers. To get 1,000,000 subscribers, that's 1,000 1,000s. So you got to do 1,000 times to get 1,000,000. I'd have to live to 995 years old. I better go recalculate my numbers, figure something out here. Johnston, you still have lots of time. Enjoy and explore. I got a new person in here. Thank you for coming in. I got a whole library of videos. I interact with the people. I like it. And it's a grassroots show. I like that. It's a grassroots show. It's organic. What's that mean? It's organic? What? It just means that you got a lousy set. You don't have an introduction. You don't have anything. So it's organic and grassroots. Thank you, Johnston and Johnston. I like to come in and explore. What was your favorite game show? I need some content here. I'm not sure how old you are, but what was your favorite game show? I'm also a frustrated game show host. I'm not a frustrated talk show host because I'm doing a talk show. Oh, 65. All right. So you were around the era of, some people, people work 9 to 5 and all those game shows came on during the day and everything. But, oh well. They had Jeopardy years ago, and my godfather, who I've discussed here and everything, that worked for a crime family, later on in age, we were watching Jeopardy together. And it's not like I thought he was like uneducated or things like that, but he was answering every question on Jeopardy. And I originally thought, he's like, Jojo, come on, we'll watch Jeopardy. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm going to take it easy on him. I don't really want to answer too many questions and, be a little. And he was answering questions and I was laughing. He's like, what do you think? I'm stupid? I was like, well, where'd you learn that? I mean, wow, match game 75, match game 76, match game 77, Jeopardy. Wow. Gene Rayburn. Wow. That was good. And they would always say like the word, and then it could have some pretty oh yeah, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? George Nelson Riley. Oh wow, they what a panel. They had fun. Can you imagine? Just like Hollywood Squares, they were just all having fun. They were probably thinking, we get paid for this. Charles Nelson Riley. Yeah, I thought George sounded a little. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was risque. It would say like hot blank, you know. But the go-to man was Richard Dawson. You could match with Richard Dawson. You could match with him. Yeah. And I remember the dating game and Arnold Arnold Schwarzenegger Arnold weightlifting. Uh he was on it. Yeah, he was on it. Yeah, Dawson was awesome. I'm driving, so I'm doing talk text just to. So you think I had a okay, roll? All right. Did I lose you here for a minute? Oh, thank you, folks, for coming in and talking to me. Uh, yeah, be careful there now. Don't miss your turn. Hmm. Yeah, man, there was some. There was some. And way back further, they used to have "What's My Line," and then they used to have to tell the truth. Will the real tightrope walker please stand up? Oh, yay! Mm, wow. I think being in the 50s year old, 60 years old right now, and that era coming up is way better. Not that I would think I'm biased, but what this generation is exposed to is there ain't nothing too much creative. There ain't no too much, and even the things, not too much artistic work. It just went into boom. Yeah. You're driving a busload of people. Maybe I'll pull over. Oh, geez. What do I catch everybody on the road? Well, people actually do have lives and they're out in the mix. Hey, Wyatt Earp, people are out in the world actually enjoying themselves and they're on the road and driving. I'm sitting here jonesing off of nicotine, sweating in a hole in the wall. You guys are out in the action. I wish I was in New York City going to some place to eat and then check out some type of entertainment later on, here listening to the traffic, maybe go to the races or go down to the Meadowlands racetrack and live. Man, I've come to a screeching halt, but there's time. God willing, there's time. God willing, there's time. Yeah. I remember in high school, I used to go to the library where they had a TV. Yeah, betting on the horses. Um, and I would go to the library and I would go in the back and they'd have a TV. And I'd tell the lady, well, I'm doing a research paper on the culture of India. And she'd say, well, go over there. The reference books are over there near the TV. And then I'd go over there. I'd pull out the reference book and then I'd turn it on. But she would let me watch it, turn it low. Because, back then, I think it came on from 11 to noon. 11 a.m. Of course, 11 a.m. It didn't come out. So, yeah. I'm doing double header videos. I don't care. I don't freaking care. Yeah. When I have well, you know how I motivate to be confident, try to inspire, try to tell stories, try to just be an entertainer. I don't have a filter. See, you're looking at a person with a brain injury. So sometimes you're wondering what the heck's going on with this guy. That's my excuse. So I don't really have fear of failure. I don't have fear of failure. Philly Bob, what was your favorite game show host? So this is easy for me. I don't have any fear for it. I don't know. That's the good part of having a brain injury. So when I think things literally and I speak things, I speak them literally. 100,000 subs ain't smack for me. 100,000 subscribers. Because when I hit that fast lane, boom, that's it. Why not? I'm gonna come back and hug everybody. I'm gonna give everybody a big hug. First one is Ro. First one is Ro. Was so kind to moderate that day, and I don't know. You wanna, we need to support and display humanistic values. So I like that. That's how I was raised. So I miss the city action, the hustle and bustle, people running around all over the place. Who cares about the traffic? Who cares? But that turnpike was having freaking tolls every 2 miles. Haven't they paid for that yet? I don't want to talk smack about New Jersey, but roll. I really don't want to talk smack about New Jersey because whatever. But I don't know how it is today. But that turnpike, what is it? Yeah, I don't know. Supposed to be quitting? No, I'm sweating. I'm withdrawing bad. Philly Bob, what you up to? What's your game show? Name, rank. I need your name, rank, serial number, and your favorite game show. All right. Just to drive into the city, you need a loan to get through the tolls. Ro, if I leave New York, I break out in a rash. Oh my gosh. It is. Oh, the old Family Feud. Richard Dawson once again. Now, he's very... he was kissing everything under the sun. And one time I saw the husband look over, and all of a sudden I thought I saw whoa, and he looked back at him and Richard, we need the fourth, we need the answers. Richard Dawson, man, he was a kisser. Yeah. I think no, I better keep this on the level. Great entertainer. I wish, look at those lips, Ro G. Now where was I? I feel like a junior high school. Now let me stop. What's wrong with me? Back to Richard Dawson. And he didn't care. Now, when Richard Dawson got home to his wife, and they were going to bed, and he was like, "Oh, honey, come here," and she was like, "Really? You think I'm gonna kiss those lips? I counted 47 kisses on that last show, Richie. You're not go get some Listerine or something, and then you could come back and kiss me on the cheek, but no more of that. I don't care if the producers are telling you what is what, but there's no more. I'm sleeping. No, you're sleeping on the couch. Enough of that debauchery." Well, honey, you don't mind when you're going to all the you don't mind all those trips to Hawaii and shopping and everything else. You don't mind any of that, honey. Just keep it in your, just slow down on all that. I don't want to talk too much smack. This is PG. I keep my stuff PG. I don't try to swear. Wasn't that game show? Wasn't that the really long microphone? That was Richard Dawson. He had the or Gene Rayburn might have had it. Match Game 77. Farmer. Oh, Ro's always friendly. She put Farmer in there, and I was like, who was the Farmer game show host? Yeah, it was Gene. Ready to play the feud. Name something that your wife. Oh, okay. Oh, I saw Farmer. Farmer was in there tonight. I got that. Farmer was in that stream, Ro. Yeah. What an era of time. It seems like everything was much simpler and you know, as far as the media, TV programming, politics, yeah, there were certain things, but where our culture has turned politically, culturally, and all that, it's turned into just I mean, sometimes we shouldn't pay attention to all of that because no matter what they put in media, TV media, print media, and everything else, in the real streets of living on American soil, it's really not as convoluted as they're trying to portray because that is not the norm. But they put it up there like it's the norm because the billionaire owners of all these communication companies and everything, they want you slanted. They're trying to put their agenda through, and the people on the ground are smart enough and they're not buying into it. So I shouldn't even put that much credence into it. Unique Mastiffs, good to have you in here. We're just shooting some things around. I'm intimate with my live streams. The 70s was the greatest. Yeah. Music and everything else. Yeah. So, yeah. Richard Dawson's wife wasn't too happy with him. Unless, who knows? Was he even married? Or was he married like 4 times? Honey, you haven't kissed me in 4 days, but you went and did your show today, and I got a kiss meter now, and you did 24 kisses in 17 minutes of taping on that show. Where's my kiss? Well, honey, I'm kind of busy. No, you've been busy with that blue-eyed blonde over there on Beverly Hills Boulevard. That's where you've been. Just forgive me. That's untrue. That's untrue. But he was actually in some of those older movies in the 50s movies, he was actually an actor in a certain capacity. Because right now I'm watching old movies like from the 50s and 60s. Now I talk about Marilyn Monroe. I want to co-host like hey, Hogan's Heroes. I joke around. I want a talk show host, the Sophia Loren type, the Marilyn Monroe type. You guys want to watch it? I'm also going to be a movie person. Recommendations. Excuse me. You want to watch a good movie? Marilyn Monroe, she acted very, very good in The 7-Year Itch. Comedy, nice storyline, a cute movie. She acted real good in The 7-Year Itch, and I think it was Jack Lemmon, the older actor, Jack Lemmon. Yeah, Lemmon. Think, yeah. And it was a good movie, real good movie. And there's another one I watched. I should have wrote it down, but good movies. That's when there were writers, there was talent. Hollywood has gone political, and they're writing just what? No talent, no talent. Back in the day, the 50s, 60s, they had writers, creative thinking. Now you don't have to think anymore. In today's world, they're just saying you don't have there shouldn't be competition. You shouldn't have to try to rise above and everything. No, no, there's no. You don't need to think anymore, Billy and Sally. You don't need to think. You know, oh, you played in the Pee Wee Football League? Well, everybody's going to get a trophy. What? No, 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 no. Not everybody gets a trophy. So, Unique Mastiffs, 19 had great movies. It was all downhill from there. Yeah. Then you got Robert De Niro. De Niro. Hi, hold a Dario. You got Robert De Niro. And then he follows along with that. And the guy from YouTube. I mean, not YouTube. YouTube. The guy. Reason. Look at this. Look at this spectrum. They're worth $1 trillion. I can't go through a stream. Then you got the guy from YouTube up there with all that woke and all that crap. What is wrong with these people? Did they just sell their souls? I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that my thoughts and perceptions and views have to be, everybody has to accept my thoughts and everything. And, I'm not saying that, but a lot of this stuff is just common sense. Robert De Niro as well. You got it, Farmer. IH Farmer. Come on. In music, where's the creative music? Where they flushed everything down the toilet. Are there other countries? Are there other countries that aren't woke like America and like maybe Sweden or Norway or just nice, or Australia, just nice, wholesome, innocent countries that when you turn the TV on, you don't have to see really whacked out commercials? I mean, what about the commercials? They're all whacked out. The programming is whacked out. The sports commentators on ESPN and all that, they're all blasted out. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, the Bohemian Grove. Wow. Yep. They want to sell their souls. Well, go right ahead, folks. They want to go that. They want to go there and be a luminous and everything. So, go right ahead. But that machine is losing a lot of its momentum and steam because there's still thinking people out there that display common sense and logic that know all this stuff is slanted. So, I mean, but they control the media. They control the media. They control the propaganda. They control hypnotizing you. I did the video about Niagara Falls, New York, versus Niagara Falls, Canada. And New York State is mostly Democratic, of course. And thank you, Unique. And I was talking about, you have one of the 7 wonders of the world. Go to Niagara Falls, New York right now. It's dark. There's no action. They got an Indian casino that's not even a U.S. casino. So how'd that happen? There's no fancy hotels, but when you look across the Niagara River, you see all the hustle and bustle. How could they ruin that? Those city officials, how could they ruin that? You got a no-brainer. You got the 7th wonder of the world, one of the 7 wonders of the world right there. You get tens of thousands of tourists. And what do? They come in, they look at it, there's no action going on, and they get on the bus and they leave. They can't retain the tourists to promote the commerce. It's all downtrodden neighborhoods. How did they ruin that? How the Chamber of Commerce? How the mayor? How did they ruin that? And then there's just a one Indian casino that just pays whatever they pay. How? And so I'll do these things and I'll talk about some politics, and people will defend them. You're getting the worst of it, Billy and Sally, and you're so stupefied that you will defend them. Like people, if somebody's kidnapped and held hostage, that they fall in love with their captive. What do they fall in love with the person that took them over? What is that, Stockholm syndrome? So they fall in love with the bot, whatever it is that is keeping them down. I don't know what that is, but yeah. Yeah, I hear you. Philly Bob, I saw George Carlin my first year in college. He was at the, I believe, Kleinhans Music Hall, and I watched him. Boy, was he funny. Boy, was George Carlin funny. Yeah, that was, yeah. He was saying that. He was saying, he was looking at things in his comedy that is very, very true today. Very, 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 very true today. Very, very intelligent comedian. Yeah. This just in. Did you see that Iran hit Israel with missiles? Holy cow. I don't know about when we talk about politics, and I'm careful to say what affiliated party I'm with, because both parties are capable of going cuckoo. But I just look at things like during this leader, how was everything, and during this leader, how was everything. That's all. So yeah. Uh, yeah, they've turned everything, you know. Uh, yeah, George Carlin is good. But, we have to look at this stuff and be aware. But this next generation that's coming up, what's America going to look like in, 30 years from now? If people aren't careful, it's going to be going away from independence and stuff, and you know what I mean. I don't want to make stuff like that. So wow, was there world peace during this leader's area of time, this person's reign of time? And watch the movie Skulls from. Oh, all right. That's cool. I'm glad I got some people in here to keep me company. I've been cutting down on smoking. I was withdrawing. I smoked a couple because I was sweating and everything, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Hey, Mr. Amari. How you doing? I'm doing double header shows now. But Mr. Amari, what was your favorite game show? Or do you have one? Or some people are just hard workers and they don't have time. It's a different era of time. But yeah, that's cool. So RB, good to have you aboard. Maybe I sold out Kabuta. Yeah, because I don't want to get too political here. We will be nuts. We'll be nuts. We got to still enjoy. We still got to enjoy. I mean, geez, that's too much. I don't watch. I try to stay a little abreast on some things, but you know, but we don't want to get too, nuts about it. Um, we'll see what happens in the next election, but we still gotta enjoy. We still gotta enjoy and do that. Yes, we gotta be aware this is happening. Yes, but we gotta enjoy our families. Do this, do that. If you got any money left after you pay your bills to go do some things, if you got any money left, we'll see what happens next year. So they're all good when they work, Unique. Press your luck. All right. Press your luck was cool. Then they even started saying some of game shows were fixed, like like Press Your Luck. Yeah, honey, I heard that they started bombing Israel today. My buddy just texted me that. Yeah, yeah, we're not gonna go there, but yeah, Press Your Luck and some other shows. They were saying when you didn't hit that little Tasmanian devil thing on Press Your Luck, they just let the guy build up, build up, build up. But they were just saying it was for ratings and things like that. Who knows? What? Oh, you always have money left, Wyatt Earp? Where's my super chat, wise guy? Where's my super chat? You always got. Yeah, where's my super chat? Yeah, yeah. We know who you're voting for. There it is, the $100,000 pyramid, Dick Clark. Now, wow. Yeah. What about password? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The whammy. Lady Saint, the whammy. The whammy. Yeah. The guy would have a trip, a car, all these things all built up, and then he'd go for it. Here comes the whammy. Press your luck. Well, sorry about your luck, Fred, but oh well. Oh, what can you do? So yeah, yeah. Random person. I like that. I have a random person here. Yeah. Hey, Snow. We're moving on to 2,000 subscribers, and that's it. Super password. Card Sharks. Heesh. Hey, Marta, how's it going? Yep, we got breaking news here. There's all the Gong Show. A friend of mine's brother was on the Gong Show. They were from a creative family and everything. Chris H, very entertaining, creative family, and they played the piano. It was a Chuck Barris production, and Big Gene the Dancing Machine used to come out. They used to rock and roll on the Gong Show. Yeah. So what else we got? Yeah. I'm trying to withdraw. Yeah, Family Feud, Richard Dawson. Wow. He kissed all those women. And then after the show, I think he kissed just every woman in the studio audience too. Legend has it. Legend has it. I might be right or wrong, but the legend says that Richard Dawson might have actually kissed 349 women in one day. Nah, I don't know. I'm just making that up. Yeah. Honey, I'm home. Get away from me. You're not kissing me. Swap and spit with all them ladies on that show. Get away from me. You're sleeping on the couch. What's wrong with you, Richie? I'm going to go live with my mother. Well, listen, honey, no more of those shopping sprees. No more trips to Hawaii, honey. No more shopping sprees. Oh, well, it's okay. Well, just give me a kiss, Richard, then. But kiss me on the cheek. I didn't want to say that, Marta. I didn't want to say that. Hey, DL, how's it going? DL. Yeah. The Barker Beauties. Did we always wonder as a teenager? And I used to like when they were showing the Showcase Showdown and there was a boat or jet skis because one of those Barker's Beauties might be in a bikini. Mm. Truth or Consequences. That's where Bob Barker started before that. Michael Amari. Yeah. Big Yin. Was it a big decision to cut you? Did you see those crazy videos when I had my crazy hair down to my shoulders? I was gonna play a part in a movie. I was gonna audition for Moses. I was gonna audition for a part for a biblical character, you know, in a production, but uh, concentration. Wow, these guys are coming up with names. Good to have you in here, Big Yin. Was it a big decision to cut your hair, Joe? Yeah, I slept on it for 3 nights. Literally, I slept on it. So, yeah, everything's good. It's nice to be nostalgic, talk about some of the good old things, you know, like that song, Grandpa, tell us about the good old days. Yeah, what the hell? Why not? But we could still have fun in these days. The world get involved. I'm gonna try to be. Thank you, Big Yin. uh, what was I thinking with that crazy long hair? Gosh. You might be aware that I do have a brain injury, if that's an excuse. Or sometimes I make a lot of bad decisions. But there's always time to rise up and get better. So that's all. We rock and roll. We like to have a little, unique mastiffs. I've known you 5 minutes. Now you want me to try to help you get subs? You come in here. Well, of course I'll try to help you get subs. Brett from the NYC Crime Spot had an act of kindness to try to get me over 1,000 subs. Of course, I don't know how to drop links and all that kind of stuff. Unique Mastiffs. That's a little too technical for me. I don't know how to drop my own link to my book. But I'll try. I could give a shout out, but I don't even know anything about your channel. Number one, I'm not saying, you're good enough to come in here, but mama didn't raise no fool. I don't know anything about you. You could be some devil worshiper over there, but I'll check it out and I'll give you a shout out. I keep it real here, I could have played Jesus. Big. Did you see Pimperson? Hey, where have you been? But I'll try, Unique. I'll try, Unique. You're probably a good dude. Did you see the video? I did the video, Pimperson, of the eclipse. I did the video, and it was cool. I actually saw it, through the clouds. Yeah, it was interesting. It was interesting. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I was checking it out, Yeah, I saw the eclipse. And then the clouds came right back over. So, where have you been, Pimperson? The book is a memoir, Bigian. Are you from Australia or England? Oh, oh, thank you, Unique Mastiffs. Thank you, buddy. Check out his channel, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, what you are looking at here is a boy that right after this picture was taken, went to the hospital for a year. I saw my first angels at that point in time that would continue to be with me throughout my life. I've experienced a lot of wild stuff. It's a great memoir. There's 4 movies in this book. So there's a link. There's a link in here somewhere. Check it out. Scotland, let's get down. I want to move to one of these cool countries that don't have all this political crazy stuff going on. Because I've had enough. I've had enough of such this malarkey. Angie S, how have you been, Angie S? I bought your book for my Kindle. It was real good. Oh, thank you. You're the one person that bought it? James McCarthy, Joe, I got the book. Why did you take up Mr. Chen's offer to go into China? You read that, James McCarthy? I would have probably been a multimillionaire right now, James McCarthy. Who are you? Did you really read my book or do you know me personally? Thank you, Big Yen. Angie S. EB23. This show's picking up. Let's get down. Let's get down. But I was young, and the down jackets came out, like the down jackets. EB23. So, oh well. Oh, so this whole way of thinking is spreading across the world with all this lady saying, yeah. But James McCarthy, why don't you? I'll tell you, like the story where I was sick and he came knock and I was like, I ain't going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. And I'd be right back. He come back with this black tar. What was it? Opium? I don't know. But you take this and I come back in 10 minutes, 15 minutes, blah, blah, blah. I was like, you got no shot. I think I'm going to be out of commission for 3 or 4 days. There's no way this is going to happen. Mr. Chen, John C. Chen, there's no way. I'll be back. You be ready. We go to work. Holy cow. I took this thing and all of a sudden I felt like ancient Chinese secret, huh? I said, holy macaroni. What was that? How come it's not at the pharmacy? Well, Joe, they don't distribute opium at the pharmacy. Holy cow. You're in Sacramento, EB23. Thank you, James McCarthy, for the people that I can write. I don't try to toot my own horn. I didn't try to sell my book till after 400 videos. Yeah. Big Yin, it's the longest I've seen you without a cigarette. Yeah, I'm trying to quit, man. I'm trying to quit. I did cheat a little earlier, but I'm jonesing. I'm withdrawing. You withdraw like on drugs. If you stop, you withdraw. You sweat. I was sweating. I was sweating, man. So I wouldn't have made it through this show if I didn't take some puffs. Oh. Did you ever meet a successful gambler who wasn't a bookie? We can't talk about like what are the true numbers statistically speaking, but there's probably like 4%, 5% of hardcore gamblers are professional gamblers. The other 95%, whatever, debatable numbers, Yeah, I tried vapes. Yeah. Lady Saint, because that pharma boy, whoo, ain't no profit in cures. Get on the merry-go-round, go round and round and round where it stops. So Wow, we got unique mastiffs. If anybody's interested, go over there, check that guy out. I spread love and compassion. Let's rise up together. Because after I got 100,000 subscribers, I'm gonna throw a big party. I might be drinking Kool-Aid, but you guys got to. I'll give you guys an open bar. That's all. Open bar on me. That's all. I can dream. Why not? I'm manifesting. That's all right. Congrats on your 1,000. Thank you, EB23. You've helped me out to come in here and talk with me. Potassium help curb the cravings. Yeah. Filthy habit, but self-defeaticism. I smoke pot, but I was an athlete, Big Yin. I was an athlete. I used to run track, played football, basketball, hockey, volleyball, soccer, everything. Where I grew up, we played everything under the sun. And I was running around with them wise guys, and I started getting nervous, started smoking cigarettes here and there. Bet Mulligan, hey, how you doing? New person in here. So I used to get a little nervous, and I'd go, Johnny, let me get a smoke or something. I used to get a little nervous and just smoke, and then I would pick it up and put it down. But and then it kind of, you know, I wasn't never like into that. I was into being uh have good nutrition. I was thin and I just stay athletic and very more or less, not totally health conscious, but to morph into that what I've morphed into now is bad. Bet Mulligan. Uh well, that's where I'm gonna be trying to go, but I don't have a budget for all of that. I'm 6'1" and 198 pounds. So yeah. Mm. Wow. You could get liquor, you could get hamburgers, you could get lotto tickets, you could get chicken baskets, you could get cokes, tobacco, and gas at the gas station. Give me your address, Lady Saint. Yeah, I like that. I always enjoyed traveling and everything, but I wasted time. Like I told you guys, I made a lot of mistakes, man. I mean, I should be in a better position, but I'm lucky I'm alive and I'm happy for what I got, and I'm not pissed off for what I don't have because you guys are younger. You got time. I do things, videos, and try to motivate and inspire and raise you up and try to maximize your potential and everything. You don't want to end up like me in my financial situation. Academically, Dean's List all the time. Would it get me? I made a lot of mistakes. That's why I try to motivate a little bit here and rise up. I'm 60, but I ain't done yet. I'm not done yet. No. That's why I got to slow down on these, get a little healthy, and maybe I can do this for 4 or 5 years and build up. That's all. See where it goes. That's all. So, what else we got? What else we got here? What show is that, Robert? I try to dodge trollers in my comments. I got my buddy trolling me on my phone. My man, I love you. I love you, bro. You can insult me all you want. You could drag my name in the dirt all you want. You could crucify me on the cross all you want. That's all right. But I love you, my man. Nah, he doesn't do that. He's good. He's good. What else we got here? What else? My therapist is coming in at 9 o'clock, so we're gonna try to, you know, my therapist will be here pretty soon. So I have to give myself therapist. I mean, I have to give myself therapy. You know what? I used to be a therapist. Sure was the best. The best therapist. I didn't utilize any of the knowledge because I've made all the mistakes. So what kind of therapy? I should have been giving myself therapy. Why did I do everything against logical human behavior psychology? I think I had some PTSD from running around with them wise guys, and it was in my mind, and they made me nuts. And I didn't try to excel. I mean, I had a good time, a good period. I had a good period of time. I was a regular human, and did good in things, and stuff like that. But mm, you get PTSD or something. I lived on the edge. I didn't believe in a lot of conformity and just be a robot consumer in society. So I didn't buy into a lot of that, you know. Yeah, DL. Yeah, I'm only going to take a couple puffs off of this because what the hell? This is a lighter smoke, Seneca. This is lighter, but yeah. I appreciate the new people that come in here. This ain't a fancy introduction. This is a regular thing. I commute. I commute. I talk to the people. I guess that's my niche. Whatever. Blah blah blah. But uh, I don't care. But I'm going to rise up because anybody can do it. If you have less and you're the underdog, you can rise up. You can still rise up. I know it took me 500 videos to get 1,000 subscribers in 2 years. I know some people get 1,000 subscribers in 2 weeks. I did it the hard way, but it's also an example that when you guys are younger, don't be in fear about taking chances on things. Get out there and rock and roll. You don't want to end up like me. You want to end up like me with the check engine light on in my car for 3 months. You don't want to end up like that. Communists. There are methods to detail. Oh yeah, yeah. Lady Saint 44 DL Pimperson. Pimperson, you were here a long while back. Bet Mulligan. That's cool. Big Yen. Yeah. So I feel good about this video. I always say that. What would I be doing? I did a video earlier. I would be sitting here. The golf is over. Uh, what would I be doing? Looking at the walls. I got to get out in the mix. I got to get out and socialize. Man, we need socialization. And as you get older, my daughter's an adult, lives abroad. My best buddies have passed away. What do I do? Rot in my apartment? Quit crying, Joe. Quit crying. But what are you gonna do? Quit crying. Here's a violin. Oh, poor Truth Serum. He needs socialization. Poor Truth Serum. Here. Let's play the Boohoo Sonata out of Ave Maria. Here. Poor Truth Serum. He's getting cabin fever. Well, I am. I'm getting old. Okay? So be nice. Be nice. Angie S has got my back. The hell? Hmm. This is a social show, a community show. Angie S, looking like Angie Dickerson. beautiful subscribers. Everybody is. Of course, I tend to look at the female ones a little harder, but no disrespect. No disrespect here. No. So this was an experiment on many different levels because I was dead. I came back and I have to hold up my end of the bargain about, okay, come back. You could talk about gangster stories and all that, but you better throw in some love and compassion. And we'll do this project and we'll do this project and just see how much of an underdog you can be with a crooked light, no lighting, no editing, how much you can do and keep pumping with the least. You can still get to where you want to go. It's an experiment. And I'm only getting started. I'm only getting started. I'm only getting started now. 1,000 subs, I appreciate it. It took 497 videos to get 1,000 subscribers in 2 years. And that's not even a lot. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate each and every one. But you know me, I think big. We should all think big because I also say we're kings and queens. We are royalty. So I try to inspire and motivate love and compassion. You got to demonstrate that vibe into the universe. We're not going to get on the matrix and get into physics and the matrix and vibrations and all of that. But we don't realize what we're capable of. You're not going to get it through your school education. You're not going to get it through your college education. You're not going to do any of that. Evolvo resultados. All right. So I try to throw in some, different thinking. So try to rise people up. This is my fifth chance at life. You know. Uh, Sounds like me, Big Yin. Yeah. Hey, NYC Crime Spot. Man, Brett is good. I am always going to shout out Brett, even after I have 100,000 subscribers. Thank you, Bet Mulligan. Thank you, Bet Mulligan. This is unorthodox. I do things unorthodox, but we only got one life to live. We got to think outside of our mind. You literally have to be out of your mind, out of conformity, out of fear, out of conditioning. Oh, geez, that sounds like that might be hard to do. It took me 11 months to get 7 subscribers. I still thought I was the best talk show host on YouTube. Why not? It's free to be positive and confident. It's free. Well, you only got 22 subscribers. You've done 275 videos. Those are the best subscribers in the world. Those people know what they're doing if they're subscribing to me. Oh, wow. Major Minis, how you doing, man? I get wishy-washy on here too. I'm not some ex-mobster and all of that. I'm not an ex-mobster that's my mom raised good children. Brooklyn is here, Brooklyn, New York. All right. The United Kingdom. Lisa, UK girl. I need a plane ticket over there, okay? I need some culture. All right. First time from the UK. Wow, this show I'm surprised. Having fun here. What would I be doing sitting at home? Michigan. All right. Yeah. DL. Brett needs to make a short with his Patrick. Oh my gosh. DL. He had me going crazy. He was so spot on with that impression. I was doing the interview and I'm like, man, good guy. Have fun and live. I mean, I've seen so many people. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. Now here's the wishy-washy stuff, Lisa, UK girl. Man, the UK, yeah. But you gotta have fun. Gotta have fun. There's enough depressing things out in the world to look at and address, but gotta have fun. What the heck? Yeah. I enjoy your show. Feels more personal. I commune. I commune and everything. I'm right now. I'm outside of Buffalo, New York. I was originally born in Brooklyn, New York, but the Western New York, not West New York, New York, but right now Western New York, like Buffalo, near Buffalo, in the country. But I need the city. I need the city. I need some action. You know, I need action. But you know, we got to start somewhere. What the heck? Got to start somewhere. So I'm enjoying the new people that are coming in here, hanging out. So there's other scores. There's other we can't just relate. Yeah, money comes in handy. Yes, it does. But this is just an open forum. Major minis. I was talking about old game shows coming up. I might be a little older than you, but we were just throwing some stuff around and things. Talking about some of the old game shows, some of the game show hosts, and stuff like that. Major minis. And then you guys talk about stuff. We go back and forth. This is your show as well as it is mine. Angie, yes. I need a co-host once in a while, Angie. Yes, I think you'd be a great addition to my show. The Blanco game. Shh. Am I a Bills? Angie S says, "Are you a Buffalo Bills fan?" Angie, let's get something straight here. I was born in Brooklyn, New York. All right. Yes, I'm a Buffalo sports fan, and I've been in therapy since the wide right. Okay. Yes, I've been in therapy. All the Buffalo, New York sports fans are in therapy. Okay, let's leave it at that. Angie, yes, anytime. Here, come on, come on. Hello, how are you? Do you come here often? Well, you know where I'm from, Joe. Um, can you think you could come help me out tomorrow if you got some time? Uh, mm. We're gonna grow this show and blow it out of the park. I don't get that. Whatever. Yeah, OJ. I just watched the documentary because OJ passed away. Me and OJ share the same birthday, July 9th. Yeah, we share the same birthday, me and OJ. I just watched the documentary or the replay of all that when it was going on. Yeah, he played for the Bills, Big Ian. Yeah, Buffalo Bills. Back when it was real football. Now, if you look at the quarterback, penalty, penalty, oh, unsportsmanlike conduct, you actually looked at the quarterback. 15 yards. Don't do it again. Communists, straight up commies. That's all. Angie S. Lord have mercy. Please, I don't want to pollute my show, but UK girl, Lisa, UK girl, keep it together. Keep it together, Joe. You never seen beautiful women before in your life? No. Actually, oh well, yes I have. Yes I have. What are you gonna do? Mm. Angie, yes. Mm. The Chargers are close to being a real good team with that defense. If the defense could get healthy, like the New York Jets, if that defense, and they didn't do any trades, if that defense gets healthy, the New York Jets, you can't score 2 touchdowns on them. And now Rodgers is going to be healthy. Yeah, that the Chargers, if somebody wants to make a future bet, you could maybe make some future bet on the Chargers and get good odds on them right now. Yeah. There's nothing better than a woman that has sports knowledge. That's attractive. It doesn't help that she's beautiful and she's 36, 24, 36, but that's also attractive. There's other nice traits that you could have. The Saints had a good one too. Yeah. Yeah, Rivers. He was underrated, but man, he the Bills, the Buffalo Bills, that just want to fill the stadium and do all that, they reshuffle the deck and they got rid of you know what? The diehard fans, the AFC is getting tougher and tougher. And as long as you got these other teams that are getting better, poor Josh Allen, you're going to have Patrick Mahomes. You're going to have Kansas City just rocking and rolling every year. You're going to have Cincinnati with Joe Burrow. Elvis. You know how Joe Burrow does it? Joe Elvis Burrow. He does an interview and he makes sure. Which way does this hair go? Everything's the opposite on the camera. Well, wait a minute. This show is falling to pieces. Okay. He'd pull that little Elvis trick. He'd pull the Elvis out. Oh, wow. This is reverse. Okay. Get it together. All right, let's do the Elvis. You can't do it. Your hair's turning into straw, Joe. Look at this. Please forgive me, folks. Please forgive me. But since he's coming up, AFC is not a cakewalk. Yeah, NFC South. And San Fran, and you got the traditional people there, but San Fran, it's not going to be easy. And even Houston, that quarterback, they're coming up. These teams are coming up. The Buffalo Bills, they're just, how long are you going to rebuild? You've been rebuilding since 1974. Come on. They're building a new stadium, and I don't know. Josh Allen should say, I want to get traded. Here, I want to get traded. You can't have any continuity. You can't have any gel with the players. New receivers. You got to get you. Yeah, I mean, you could have a great year, but Detroit Lions, they made it a long way. But no matter what, because this is such an offensive game. The NFL is to promote each team scoring 40 points a game. The game is not the same game as like the Chicago Bears, defense, the refrigerator, those linebackers. But any team in the NFL today that has a superior defense can possibly win the Super Bowl with just half a quarterback. That's why these Jets, and they get those, if they didn't do any trades and they're healthy, I'm going to bet them. I'm going to bet the Jets to win the AFC. Forget the Bills. I'm a Bills fan. I mean, look, yeah, whatever, the Bills. But you know what? They've betrayed the fans. Those billionaire owners want to come in and betray the fans and and change things up just for the bottom line on their accounting sheet. Nah, you know what? No. Here, you want to go? You want to go to the name? You want to go to the game and sit in a stadium in the nosebleed section? Yeah, you got to finance a ticket to even sit in the nosebleed section. They don't want to put a good product out there. They had their chance twice. Twice they had their chance. That last drive against Kansas City, they had their two chances and they blew it twice. The coach and the coordinators are nothing to me. Their coach, nothing, and their coordinators, nothing. Well, they got rid of the one guy that was doing something, and then they're gone. Mm-mm. They're turning sports into a business, and don't care about the fans. Oh, Angie used to be a ticket holder for the Lions. If Aaron Rodgers stays healthy and that defense is still got that core nucleus, you're not going down the field scoring. I don't care who you are. You're not going down the field and scoring on them. Mm-mm. Number one defense in the NFL, New York Jets, will be. The New Orleans Saints have a good something brewing up. The Saints with big additions onto that defense. Then you got, see, Kansas City gets to have Patrick Mahomes, and then a coach that's been around forever, and he's a scientific guy, and it's going to be hard to dethrone them, but it could happen. It could happen if these teams stay healthy. It could happen. I appreciate you folks coming in here. Look what I did to this wig. Oh, well. Where's the Elvis? Yeah, let's get that Joe Burrow going. Yeah, Kansas City's. The Chargers, they made some moves. Grambino, where you been, man? Hold on. All right, yeah, you're early. Oh, killing it. Oh, yeah, for Soto. Excuse me. Holy cow. Man, I appreciate the support of people coming in here and everything. Grambino. Yeah. Hey, Grambino, we're talking about game shows. What was one of your game shows? You never know what you're going to get here, folks. You never know. Look at my neck. I'm getting old man neck. I'm going to have to start wearing turtlenecks. Hello, it's the truth, sir. Chargers. The Chargers had a game show? Oh, well. Man. Why am I tripping on my neck? Damn, man. Sucks getting older. Holy cow. Yes, Angie. Yes, you got a Chargers fan in there. Yeah. Angie, I still love you, baby. Everywhere I look, I see your eye. He doesn't even say eyes. There you go, $10,000 pyramid. Books, pencils, students, something you see in a classroom. You're correct. Apples, oranges, tomatoes, something you see in the produce section. Cars, bikes, something in the sports store. No, cars, motorcycles, bikes, things you ride. Yes, psychos. No, let me stop. Let me stop. Oh, please forgive me, folks. Please forgive me. Rolling Stones. What a beautiful song, Angie. What a beautiful Angie, yes. Everywhere I look. Are there any rock bands around anymore? Let's not even get there. What the hell? What the hell's going on here, man? Freaking crazy. She's like a rainbow. So, yes, Grambino. Yeah. Tony the Night Owl. Do you remember Queen for a Day? I tell my viewers to be kings and queens, but Queen for a Day, I don't know. Was that in America? Tony the Night Owl? Well, you're Tony the Night Owl. Did that come on at like 4 o'clock in the morning? Okay, Tony. Aerosmith. How many hits did Aerosmith have? Oh, it was a game show. Queen for a Day. Yeah. Tony the Night Owl. I'm a night owl too. Maybe that show came on at 3 a.m., but I didn't see it. But you know. Yeah. Hey Pete, how's it going, man? Talking about Buffalo, that smart town too, but downtown is a dump. Why do you think it's cheaper? There you get snow. That's La La Land. Buffalo don't even have a downtown for commerce and department stores and there's no commerce there. How do they just ruin everything? Go to a city that's got a downtown with boutiques and restaurants. You sit on the sidewalk and have some character. Have character in the town with stuff like that. Buffalo, they just run everything into the ground. What is that? What is that? Angie, yes. I'm a night owl too. Give me a call tonight about 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay. You'd have 3 women tell their story, and the audience would applaud, and the louder applause determine the winner. Oh, wow. That seems like a good premise. That's cool. That's cool. That'd be pretty freaking lame trying to get a date off of my live stream. What am I, freaking stupid? I need a co-host, though. Co-host. Give a little, well, all you folks are my co-hosts. All you guys, I got 25 co-hosts here. Yeah, I got a lot of co-hosts. That's why New York City, I like to be a night owl. New York City. Go have, that's get the most out of it. Some people like the hustle and bustle, and some people just like more. Some people like a faster living, or some people just keep it in slow motion, and that's fine. That's fine. But I just like to get some more experience, even a Broadway show or something, Oh, you have? All right, Angie. So you've been to the state of New York, but never New York City. Well, that's cool. That's cool. I'll send you never mind. Never mind, folks. What else we got? See, I got everybody co-hosting here for me, but I got it. But someday, I could be, my mind's blowing a fuse. Yeah. You've been a night person, Tony the Night Owl. That's Toni. Is that feminine or masculine? Tony the Night Owl. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's feminine. That's nice. Wow, Tony Antoinette. I'm into names. I'm just Joe. Jojo. The only Jojo I knew when I was a kid was on that magazine, that paper, the National Enquirer. The National Enquirer. I didn't see any other JoJos, but in the National Enquirer, that paper, there was a JoJo, and he was JoJo the dog-faced boy. Ma, look, there's a JoJo. I found a JoJo. There's another JoJo that exists in the world, but it's JoJo the dog-faced boy. Big K-Cell Crook. Hello, everyone. Tony the Night Owl. I'm Polish, Austrian, and German. Wow. And you're a good human. Big K-Cell Crook, come in there and shake things up. Big K-Cell. So that's cool. Thanks for coming in, man. We've done a lot of talking. Here. I have some beautiful co-hosts here also. I got some very beautiful co-hosts in here. So, very smart also and intelligent and everything else. Help my show out. Look what you guys are looking at. Look at this mug. Look at this wig. You were married for a time. Wow. Yeah, Big K-Cell Crook. Hey, Angie. Yeah, Big K-Cell Crook. Hey, Angie. I'm sorry. Look at this. Look at this spectrum. Why do I feel safer when Big K-Cell Crook comes in here? It's like that's my backup. Thank you, Angie. Yes, more on a sentimental and more on a mature level. If I can actually demonstrate being mature, I appreciate that on a mature level, that people are open to joke around and have fun and do things like that. I'm open. Some people are just so wrapped tight. And, oh, geez, he said that. Oh, yeah. Loosen up. I got a brain injury, maybe. I get a little immature, So there you go. What the heck? This is a community show. That's all. I try to hang in there and do this or that, but when I had the lady from Sopranos in here, the actress doing the mob stuff, they were trying to pick her up. Well, my chat was hey, this is a chat. This isn't a dating site. Why, you look very lovely tonight. But yeah, it's like, It's not a dating chat section. It's all about me. This should be all about me. Never mind. You don't want. Why are you trying to get her measurements? All right. That's my job. Oh man, I better end this. I better end this. Me. No wooden hangers. You guys really know I got some freaking problems. But you know what? I laugh at them, so that's all right. I don't care anymore. I don't care. Once you go over the edge, you don't care. So that's right. So Gigante actually had children. On MobTube and Mob Talk, and where sources come from, and then people take it. Now, there could be true facts and false facts and everything else, but Mama didn't raise no fool, and I take it with a grain of salt. And even the FBI proffer and all that, any information could be manipulated. And then you got Mike Francis and Sammy the Bull and all their supporters stick up for them. Them guys wouldn't urinate on them if they were on fire. And they get so nuts. Now, I'm guilty as charged. I've bashed everybody under the sun. Forgive me, God, because I'm a Christian, but you got to entertain. But they look at if these entertaining mob figures, which I don't even consider Mike Francis a gangster. So let's just leave that. I don't even consider him a gangster, but like, and then and their little fans. Oh well, this and that, and it's mob soap opera. It's the mob soap opera, and I'm evolving to just do stories. I got regular stories that could be a mob theme in there, or just other stories, and just be a talk show, be a storyteller. And I don't need to just depend on mob stories. I got more talent than that. I'm one of the best writers, creative artists. I'm confident. I don't just need to keep putting Yeah, I'm guilty as charged. I used it just to try to survive on YouTube, and I'm still alive. See, he thinks everybody's dead or doing life in prison. See, that's what he thinks. So he gets up there and talks all that stuff, and he claims to have been a boss, and whatever he claims, God bless him. Let him rock and roll, and he'll go where he goes. I'll go where I go. But uh, half the time, it's, so. Oh, why'd you say that about yeah, yeah, get your credit card out, go buy his wine, go buy his cheese, go, folks. God bless him. He's a hustler. Let him hustle. Let him hustle. But there's hey, Roro, Miss Tony. I've been seeing this GTSY. I've been seeing this GT. I've been seeing this G. Great to see you, GTSY. I think we're starting another game show here. GTSY. You got 10 seconds. GTSY. Gone to, so good to see you. Good to see you. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm out of the loop. I'm out of the damn loop over here. You know what? I was moving, and I got flab here. I got to start doing some push ups or something. I moved my arm. And it didn't stop moving for like 3 seconds. Got to tone up. Holy cow. Oh, well. What else we got here? Bro, keep your eyes on the road. Keep your eyes on the road. Are you still on the road, Ro? Keep your eyes on the road, your hands upon the wheel. Thank you, Angie S. So what else? Where else we're going? There's no cut. There's no editing. That coffee. I don't think I'm supposed to be eating too many dairy products anymore. You get these things like you can't eat bread, you can't eat ice cream, I can't put creamer. I do it. I still do it. What the heck? Going to the Roadhouse, going to have a real good time. Wow. Can you imagine being these singers on stage with the crowd hollering? What a rush. Robert Plant, Led Zeppelin. We did another show before, but Robert Plant, Led Zeppelin. Now, there might not ever be a front man ever again in the history of mankind is Robert Plant. Now, I like women. Okay, I like women. But like Robert Plant was like some kind of terrestrial god or something with the hair and the movements and everything. I like women, but Robert Plant was like, and the voice, and I don't know. I might be tripping. I shouldn't have said that. What's wrong with me? I said too much. Oh well, but Well, that's when music was music. They had the best drummer. They had the best of everything. Led Zeppelin. But what a rush to be knowing you're just the best and you're just banging away and you're the best and you know it and you're confident. You know, you know it. You're confident. You're just putting it out there. Yeah, I kind of get that feeling when I'm doing my show. Oh God, I'm just getting nicotine withdrawal again. I haven't lit the cigarette yet. Getting nicotine withdrawal, getting hot flashes. Yeah, until it ends. Hey Scott. Yeah, Patrick Swayze. He was a good actor. Good actor. Bob Seger. You talk about a storyteller. Every song was a good song. Every song, Bob Seger, one of my all-time favorites. Every song would be here to 4 o'clock in the morning, you know. But I do a lot of shows, and you know, I did 480 something videos, and sometimes it feels like, you know what? Here I am on the show again. Here I am up on the stage. Here I am playing star again. Here I am. Subscribe. Here I am. You walk into the restaurant, strung out from the road. You can feel the eyes upon you as you're shaking off the load. You pretend it doesn't bother you, but you just want to explode. Then that haunted music comes in with the horn. There was music back then. On the show again. Here I am. Oh, wow. Yep. Oh, well. Thank you, folks, for helping me out. You know, I, I get freaking excited and crazy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hollywood Nights, Like a Rock, that's in the commercial. Every song was a hit. Old Time Rock and Roll, Tom Cruise. Yeah. You listen to songs and the stories he tells, and you reflect. You're going through the story with good music and good lyrics. You're telling a story, a great story. You know, Yeah. We got tonight. Who needs tomorrow? Let's make it last. Work out. Okay, we got tonight. We're gonna go to midnight. I got the cord plugged in. Let's find a way. Turn out the lights. Come take my hand now. I know I'll keep searching even after today. I usually don't know a lot of lyrics to songs, but I know all the lyrics to Bob Seger songs because they're emotional and you can relate to them. Wow, IH Farmer, you saw Bob Seger? You suffering sucker. Down on Main Street, Mr. McCarthy, the general, has arrived. You know me. It's my second video of the day. Down on Main Street. That Mr. Farmer, keep your eye on him. He saw that Bob Seger. I missed out on a chance to, I think he was in Cincinnati or somewhere a million years ago. But yeah, just tell them stories, man. Mm. Put you right there He's, you know, what what was the song where never mind. That's too much to unpack, but down on Main Street. Yeah. And that band played that music and they came in with the horns so perfectly and the piano. Yeah. Oh, you saw Joe Cocker? Yeah, I had a good voice to see him in concert. Wow. Yeah. You saw the Doors? Tony the Night Owl, we're gonna have some problems here. You only saw a few. Well, listen, the True Serum, I only saw a few concerts. Yeah. I caught the Doors in 1967. Oh, really? You ain't what? What? You saw the Doors? Let's everybody relax. Let's don't get it. Let's relax. Let's get back to this Doors here. The Silver Bullet Band. Very underrated. Well, not underrated. The people should know they're great. Oh, they were just hitting the scene. Wow. Yeah. Jeez. I'm just hitting the scene. You guys might be witnessing greatness. I'm just hitting the scenes right now. I'm in the studio practicing. Hello, how are you? It's the True Serum. Stay tuned, because I'll be speaking to millions in 3.5 years. I need a road manager. I need a producer. I need a director. What you looking at? All right, let's get, what else we got here? Mr. Tony. Miss Tony's the real deal. Jeez. We never saw Morrison. Oh, he saw, you know what? Why was he doing that? They were saying Morrison was always not looking or something. He was very much more introverted. I don't know. He's a contradiction. He's an anomaly. He had, but ain't that like cool stuff? Ain't that like cool stuff? These entertainers, they got this cool stuff going on, like that's just like part of the greatness, to just have like something like that. Oh, you saw Huey Lewis? Wow. It's hip to be squared. I saw American Psycho. Was that the name of it? I saw American Psycho, and the guy was doing all that crazy murders and everything, and he was playing Huey Lewis, hip to be squared. Damn, I had a lot of fun with you guys tonight. It's nice to talk. This is a whole community. Get in here and rock and roll. I'm hanging out. I'm hanging out with you guys. That's all. It's just little old me. I wish I had some kind of special thing, I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I want a new drug. I want a new drug. One that's about free, not one. But he did that thing in James McCarthy. He did that scene. Yeah, it was American Psycho. And that actor, oh my gosh, the actor just was real good. I knew it, but I got brain damage. Sometimes I can't recall. But the actor in there, man, it was one of the that was nice. I got my people fighting. H Farmer, what the hell's going on? Hey, Michael Condenas, come on, man. Jeez, Mike, been waiting on you, bro. Gosh, suffering from nicotine withdrawal. What you are witnessing here is not. Good evening, buddy. I hear you. you know, Tammy Terrell, Marvin Gaye, Temptations. We're gonna. What the heck's going on? My phone's making noises like change dropped. Are you kidding me? Man, I don't know, man. Well, how'd that do that? Oh, Robert, I'm in a marathon, man. I'm still going like the Energizer rabbit. Yeah. Man, my phone is making bad, crazy noises. Was listening to the video. Sounded like there was change dropping on the floor. What am I losing my damn mind? I don't know what the hell goes on anymore. I don't even know. My mind is shot. Oh, you just got off of work, Michael Candinas? Oh, I'd love to see the Four Tops, Temptations, and the Four Seasons. Oh, man. Motown music. I listen to it. I do some shows on Facebook and I'll play soul music night. I'll do a show on Facebook, but then it gets the copyright stuff, but it's allowed in there, you know. That is the Cash App. Oh, that's where the change come from? Oh, somebody sent me. Well, thank you. Thank you, folks. Thank you for that donation from the Cash App. I appreciate it. You know, I appreciate that. Who was it? Oh, Big K, Sal. Thank you, man. Thank you, Big K, Sal. You've done that before too. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm not one of these old gangsters that got $500,000 buried in the ground. I don't want to play a violin. Oh, poor me, poor me, poor me. I don't want to do that either because this is, you know. Thank you, Big K, Sal Crook. Thank you. I've been on here a long time, and yeah, Angie, that's music when that's when music was music. So what'd you do tonight, Big K Sal Crook? Were you out and then you come back? Oh, do I come on your phones? Do I come on the phone like if you're out at the phone? Well, I do everything computer. Yeah, of course it would be on the phone. What the heck's wrong with me? Oh, yeah, Dolly, 9 to 5. We came out of the grunge area. We came from the grunge, which was all great artists. And I don't know what happened after the grunge. I don't know what happened after grunge. Oh, that's cool. Big K, Sal Crook. That's cool, man. I appreciate your support, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Sit back, relax. This was just a talk show. We were talking about old game shows earlier and shooting the breeze and stuff like that. We got Angie in here. We got supermodels. We got historians. We got plumbers. We got factory workers. We got everything here. We got it all. We got everything going on here, you know. So we try. My thing is making. Oh man. Oh, roll. Oh, thank you, man. You know, thank you, folks. Thank you, row G. Are you the moderator on this show, or are you just watching, or is my channel big enough to have a moderator? If I made it to have a moderator, thank you, row G. Thank you. Oh, bridge painters. Oh, all right. That's cool. I'm the hardest working YouTuber out there. Oh, that would be Blue Roro. Thank you for. I learn as I go. Oh, that's cool. I just appreciate you hanging out with me like that too. I appreciate it. I wish we could have a big banquet someday. You know, oh, Blue is moderator. All right. You guys know more than me, and I've done 400. Well, I only had it. Uh, Miss Tony. Oh, Miss Tony is a mod for the others too. Oh, all right. Well, thank you. You guys are pros. You guys are pros. I got professionals in here with me. I need all the help I can get. Look at this. Man, I don't like to be superficial and everything, but I try to be positive. But mm, kind of, yeah, let me leave it at that. You got to enjoy life at any age. Michael Candinas, thank you, man. I got the best people in here. You know, yeah. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh, everyone's fascinated. Oh well, I like the you know. Uh, I'm not on a more morbid side and everything, but as you get older, now my child is a grown adult, so she's abroad. I don't have that interaction. My best friends, I just lost my best pal a couple weeks ago. All my best friends are gone. Now, this is stuff that happens in life. And now and it's like there's nobody like then you don't want to be isolated. People get to be senior citizens, they get isolated and it's tough. I don't mean to play a boo-hoo, but that's nature. That's life. That's life. Mm. Mm. So these things happen when you're 20, 30 years old. You got your family unit still together. You see your friends here and there. You're socializing. And then little by little, at 40, you lost another comrade. You lost another buddy at 45. And then there comes a time where there's nobody left. There's nobody left. Excuse me. And then it's just like, there's really nobody left. I got Robert B. If he's still watching, thank you, Robert B. I got Steve K. Thank you, Steve K. But, you're all I've got tonight. You're all I've got tonight. I need you tonight. Smoke another one. I haven't been smoking. Angie, we're going to have some problems, Angie. The Cars, we're going to have some problems. You know the sleeper song of the Cars? You know the beautiful sleeper song of the Cars? That's how Chaz said it. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? You can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. No. Who's gonna drive you home? The other guy sang it tonight. Candy O. Who's gonna drive you home? And what about the video? You remember the video? The girl's crying. Wow, the girl's crying. I don't know. I'm fascinated by that stuff. Yeah. I was in my 20s. I'm a 1963. I'm 60. But who's gonna the Cars had a Cars came out. Boom. Yeah. VH1 had a lot of good things. Yeah. Then the kids love them. Yeah. I need a couple puffs because I'm withdrawing off of nicotine. And nicotine's a strong substance, you know. Got to get a couple puffs in. That's then and that's that. Somebody help me out. A song just popped in my there was a guy that had a real strong voice, and he used to have that song. I said I loved you, but I lied. Said I loved you, but I and he had like the strongest voice on planet Earth. Hey, man, mm, Michael Bolton. Wow, what a strong voice he had. I said I, but you mean more to me than words. Wow. Oh, that's cool. I'm having fun. What do I be doing? Just sitting watching that freaking TV? Michael Bolton. I think this car song's gonna be on my head now for 3 days. Mm, yeah. Wow. Tupac. Yeah. One more puff. Yeah, that car song's gonna be on my damn mind now for who's gonna drive you home? Or one of those, or Bob Seger. Or Bob Seger. Oh well, let's put this out here. We're over we're over 2 hours. We're over 2 hours. Oh well. Freezing. Look at the Spectrum with this freezing. And I gotta watch those Spectrum commercials. They're on a loop, they're on around the clock. Please forgive me, folks. Please forgive me. So wow, BK Cell Crook. Yeah, oh, they the hypnotized, they yeah. But James McCarthy, thank you, sir. And they're not gonna. I'm dwindling down. I'm dwindling down. That's it. I'm dwindling. I'm gonna dwindle down, and I'm gonna start to do some walking. Walk a little more, and get some cardio in, and you try to be a little more conscious than just ruining myself. I hope I haven't done too much damage already. You know, how about the patch? I had some before, and I was smoking and it said don't smoke while the patch. I was just so used to smoking, and I had the patch, and I was lighting up, and I was like really getting squirrely and zinged out on nicotine. I was like, geez, this is better than dope. This is better than narcotics. Mm. Nicotine, highly addictive substance on planet Earth. Mm. Oh well, we're all addicted to something. I don't know. I don't know what is that. Yeah, I tried at Tony the Night Owl, and I was like if somebody how somebody would feel on like speed meth train and all of that. I was zinged out. Hey Johnny, how you doing? Yeah, I've tried that patch. I don't know. Yeah, I think I feel pretty good and everything, but yeah, I'm gonna try that patch. Oh yeah, it works, Jojo. It works. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot for another 3 days. And yeah, well, yeah, thanks for the advice. Yeah, God. Well, you sound good, Jojo. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. Yeesh. When could I just be free from any substances? When could I just be free, even from caffeine? Why am I always hooked on something? You're just changing seats on the Titanic. No, we all gotta enjoy and do things. You just can't be whatever. You gotta enjoy some things, whatever the vices are, and that's the way it is too. But I want a little more longevity, though, as far as I should have thought about that when I was 40. But Well, it's not too late. We keep going. We keep going. Keep going in there. You start thinking about these things as you get older and mortality and things like that. And I was doing everything so reckless, more or less back in the day. And then it comes down to, hey, get it together and really try to get things straightened out in your mind. But yeah. Now I'd smoke 2 packs in one day. So I've as far as today goes, this is it. Three butts, and not bad from 2 packs. But oh yeah, when the vape came out and I got out of the hospital, that whole story and everything, and I was in those houses, they were taking that vape. James McCarthy, thank you for joining. They were taking hits off of the vape, and they were blowing out clouds of smoke and laughing and everything. Watch this one. And they're going, this is when they first came out. Now they got like these electronic, really advanced vapes. And they're like blowing out cumulus nimbus clouds. And I would laugh and I'd go do another one. And they're going, ooh, talk about getting hooked on nicotine in the most powerful. Ooh, Tony, see, so that's all I did. But I had to take a couple puffs because I'm sweating. I'm breaking out into withdrawal. I'm yeah. And of course they don't want to reveal the health stuff. The Surgeon General says, yeah. But I think the vape is damaging at a more accelerated rate than traditional smoking tobacco, because they're doing hits off of that vape, and whatever nicotine they're consuming on those power hits, that's like they're taking like power hits, like people that smoke herb, they're taking power hits. And that I tell you, some of them hits in one power hit must be equivalent to a half a pack of smokes for the nicotine content that they're getting. Yeah. But at those houses, you couldn't smoke the smoke nicotine, so they would let you vape. They would let them vape, and they'd sit in a big room and they would just see who could blow out the biggest cloud. I'd sit there and laugh. I'd just wait when you could go out and take a walk and then smoke a real cigarette. That's when I got out of the hospital from ODing and all that. Then I went through the system, and you ended up in these houses and stuff like that. Wow, just from a month's worth, James? I know, man. I've been getting chest pains and things. What the heck? I can't be stupid. I used to be a distance runner. What am I, freaking gone? My mind is gone. I'm freaking running distance, hollering at people that got my card when they were smoking. And then I'm going ahead down the road smoking 2 packs. What a knucklehead I am. I got nervous and a little traumatized and stuff from some things. And it was comforting to me because I don't know. I didn't realize maybe I was consciously or unconsciously going through some post-traumatic stress, things like that. Like, from certain things from the past and everything, from being around some of these psychopaths. I just got, I just crawled into this world of tobacco, and it's my friend, and, we could hang out together and smoke 2 packs. And just got in with this little tobacco friend. It's not heroin, but it's tobacco and nicotine, and I can get down. Yeah. Well, a lot of these energy drinks, they got all that caffeine and everything in there. Everything's so I don't know. I don't know. The Chinese know about nutrition, though. The Chinese, they know about the true traditional herbs and scientific things. We're being whatever, you know. I always remember watching the news in the late 70s and heart attack in a can, not good. I know, bro. And I remember they were showing the longevity of the Chinese, right? So they're doing this show in China, way back in the day, late 70s, maybe early 80s. And they got an interpreter and they're out in this area and they're talking to the guy. He's 70 years old and he's doing farming and he's running, and then they're talking and it's cool on how he's faring at 70. Then they're talking with the interpreter, and the interpreter says, "Oh, well, hold on, folks. Here comes his father, 90." Okay. All right, hang in there with me, folks. Hang in there with me. Google it or something if it's still out there. Oh, here comes his father. Here comes the father banging away, 90. Hang in there with me, folks. Hang in me. I look in the background. There's somebody riding a bike. Here comes his father. He's 115 years old. He's riding a bike. He's riding a bike. Oh, rickety, rackety bike. Yeah, yeah. Hmm? They did not have anything that wasn't naturally from the ground in their system from birth. Biologically speaking, our body should be able to reach ages of 120, 140 years old, biologically speaking. But our lifespan's only 72 years old. I mean, but when your diet has been from natural spring water, natural fruits and vegetables from the ground your whole life, and you've had no foreign substances in your body ever. The guy was riding a bike at 119 years old over a hill. Oh, hold on. Here comes his father. He's 160. Nah, that wasn't. I was waiting for some other father to come riding in. Yeah, well, yeah, look at Wan Chang. He's 142, but he never showed up. The 120-year-old one was oppressive. It was impressive. That was impressive enough. But I was just wondering, is there going to be some other guy rolling on in that's like 138? Because you just think every 18 years old they could still have you know, 90-year-old guy's father could have been 18, so he could be 108. So like every yeah, costs a lot. Yeah, we did not have the internet until I was 86. Angie, yes, Pac-Man and Donkey Kong, the Atari. Remember the old Pac-Man? Yeah, and I used to play uh was it Centipede or something? Centipede. Back in the day, we used to rock and roll. The Atari. Way back when it was just the one ball, you'd have to move the thing. Boop, boop. Centipede. Yeah. Brrr. I was good at that. They had one across the street from school. But way back when it first started, it was just like a tennis court, and the ball would go across, and you'd have to get it before it went by. Boop. And then you'd catch it over here. Boop, boop, boop. And then it just grew. Yeah. That was the beginning of the end, folks. Nobody's outside playing sport. Pong. There you go. Yeah. The college had computers you can use. Yeah. Wow. Said I loved you, but I lied. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? Hopefully me. Hello, how are you? It's a true song. You come here often? Yeah, I visit here once in a while. Well, sit down and have a drink. All right. Oh, those graphics, yeah. Boom, boom. Yeah, fun time. Blessings. Blessings. So, yeah. But a PC, I had one, 2000. Yeah. Yeah, it was cool when all that stuff first came out. Big K Cell Crook. You remember that? Big K Cell Crook still in here. But Pac-Man when it just came out, Pac-Man, boys, it'd get to the advanced stage and they would start chasing you faster and you'd be boom, it would accelerate the stages. I gotta get that, man, somehow. Hey, Deb, how you doing? I think you're from New York. I think you're from New York. Donkey Kong, yeah. Yeah. Angie, yeah. Yeah. Well, and then they came out with then the big thing hit was the guy that would bounce off of things. He was the big Super Mario. Then it was over. Super Mario, it was over then. Yes, Deb, come in, jump in. Yeah, Mario. Super Mario Mendez, one of my first subscribers. Mario Mendez. Yeah, and then that all took off. That all took off. Bloop, 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 bloop. You jump, boom, bloop, 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 bloop. Yeah. Yeah, ain't that something? Why they could play them on their phones now? That's cool. Yeah. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you for that, Deborah. Yeah. Thank you for that compliment. You got the same last name as me? Thank you, honey. Debbie, I've only smoked like 3.5 smokes all day. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing a marathon. I think Haish was in here earlier, so that's cool. I love you, Haishna. I love you. Yeah, I said it. I said it. Yeah, you need to stop too with them. I'm just learning to use an IP. This is my second video I did today, but yeah, what are you gonna do? I like the people that come in. You get new people that come in here, Debbie, and it's nice, the support and fun. You talk about stuff, and it's just cool. What am I gonna do? Sit here in my apartment all night? I like to rock and roll and have fun. What the heck? These people are cool. Yeah. Angie S, come in here. I also get beautiful women that come in here. Thank you, Angie S. I don't mean any disrespect, okay? I really don't. But geez, there's some beautiful women out there. Oh, you got a big screen? That's cool. I appreciate that. Yeah. Tony the Night Owl. Boom, boom, boom. Big K Cell Crook. James McCarthy, he come in, he says hello. He's a good man, a guy, cool dude. Row G's in here, Debbie. And that was the person that helped me get my 1,000 subscribers when I was on that other guy's show, the NYC Crime Spot. So So that guy helped me. We stayed on 2 hours the interview till I got it. I absolutely love that NYC guy. Hello, Brett. Well, yeah, he's good. Wow, me. Yeah. He didn't have to do that. He did not have to do that. He didn't have to do that. That's when you just know there's still good people out in the universe. And I do try to spread love and compassion on my show. You know. So 2 hours and 47 minutes it was. Holy, what the heck? Thank you, Brett. Big K Cell Crook. Brett is a great guy. Yeah, man. Big Cell, you come in. Big Cell, come. BK Cell Crook, forgive me. I should know your name by now. Why do I always say Big Cell Crook? Please forgive me. It's BK Cell Crook. Angie says, you're going on a 3-hour chat. Well, you really want to know why, Angie? Do I really have to explain it to you, Angie? Joan Collins, Dynasty. Do I really have to? Yeah, Brett, man. He did me like he did that. He didn't know. He didn't know. He might have watched some things. What if I just went up there and was a Mama Luke? Well, maybe I still am a Mama Luke. Angie S says, oh, well, why? Angie, because you're here. I have my spokesperson in here. Big K Cell Crook, you take care of that. You take care of that. I got my spokesperson in here. You guys got moderators and all of that. I got my spokesperson in here. I'm not a superficial type of guy and everything, but let's just leave it at that. Okay, Sal. All right, man. Thank you. So we did 2 hours and 47 minutes on New York City Crime Spot. I hope I get 1 million subscribers so I can keep telling, so I could say, check his channel out to do an act of kindness for him, you know. All right, Lady Saint, thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. And we'll see how the Saints do. We'll keep our eye on the Saints. We'll see how they do. So that's cool. Thank you, Lady Saint, for coming in, help a guy out and everything. He's the NYC Crime Spot, Tony the Night Owl. And he gets into the mix and shows you like boots on the ground. He shows you these historical places with a lot of crime figures resided and stuff. And yeah, there is nobody else you can get that from. That's a cool thing there. That's a cool thing. So very impressive act of kindness like that. So yeah, that's cool. So well, we're almost gonna be doing this as long as that goes. Yeah. His research is beyond compare and his integrity is rock solid. Yeah. That's impressive that, I'm from a different generation and we see things on media, everything, and we just think everything is all off balance. But you see younger guys like that still got it together and they're good thinkers. So that's reassuring stuff, I don't know. I mean, I need an address. I need somebody to take me in to go to New York that I could sleep over or something. You got a nice place? I'll drive down there and hang out. I just, don't set me up as some kind of trap or something. Oh, he was doing those impressions of PBD, Roro, and IH Farmer. Hey, Jimmy Calandra, a Bath Avenue story. Everything's good here. I'm doing a marathon, Jimmy Calandra, a Bath Avenue story. Folks, check out Jimmy. He rock and rolls over there. And we're a community. Let's try to help each other out. But But Brett on NYC Crime Spot, he was doing those impressions. Now, I'm supposed to be trying to do, we're having fun. We're pretty loose. But geez, I got a case of the giggles because he stopped doing it. He had stopped doing the impression. It was still on my mind. And then he's trying to ask questions in the interview. And I still can't get my laugh, the residual laughs out. But that's all right. What's going on, Jimmy Calandra? Look at these names, man. They have these names. They got names. People got nice names. Angie. Jimmy says hello, Angie. Oh, yeah. Oh, you said hi, Jimmy. Be careful over there. Watch it. Got me smoking my cigarette now. So Jimmy, he took me on the show, NYC Crime Spot, and he was very gracious to do that. And I know you got a ton of subscribers and everything, but I reached 1,000 subscribers, and I've done 500 videos. I mean, I don't have production and all that kind of stuff. I ain't got money like you, bro. I hope you get 1 million subscribers, man. I hope you get 1 million subscribers. So, yeah, we talked about game shows back in the day. We talked about rock. We talked about just open stuff, That's cool. Well, we could set it up. Well, Brett had to set everything up on his end, and then he did the email, and then I just clicked onto the thing because I'm with technology, Yeah. Oh, we were out for 2 hours and 47 minutes. Yeah. But I'm not so intimate. Okay, you probably know my history, Mob, the Crew, Niagara Falls, Brooklyn, my Godfather and stuff. But you guys got encyclopedias of this family, that family. I have a brain injury. I don't have total recall on a lot of things, and I don't want to look like a schmuck, stuff like that. So, you guys are like encyclopedias. I don't remember where I parked my car, but you guys, I mean, yeah, I was around the guys and everything, but you guys, hey, hit the like button. All right. Thank you, Ro. Deb, Ma's name, they called her Ro. You see, Debbie, how everything comes full circle? That's Ro, helping JoJo out. Ro, helping JoJo. You see, Debbie? Ro is helping JoJo. Ma was Ro. You see? Angels everywhere. Angels. So, yep. Yep. So, one more puff and that's it, Joe. That's it. That's it. No more of this garbage. Yeah. Yeah. So, you notice the chemicals in these cigarettes that they don't go out. They don't go out. You put them out and then they don't go out. What kind of chemicals they're putting in these things? Everyone, I'll get some subs. Well, thank you, Jimmy Calandro. I have a brother named Jimmy. Thank you. I appreciate that. And everybody that hasn't seen Jimmy Calandra, what a name of a channel, a Bath Avenue store. Thank you, man. Thank you. And any chance I get, I'll give you a shout out. If I progress on, I'll give everybody, no matter how many subs I got, what the heck, Jimmy, everybody, there's a lot. Okay. We know how the mob can be violent. And we know, yes, through media, movies, YouTube channel, we know that. And yeah, that's safe to say. But there was some good guys, just good guys that good-hearted people like they're capable of being good-hearted just like anybody else in society. Sometimes it gets a bad rap, and then people like to talk a lot of this and that, and they don't realize the pressures and stress. It's easy for people to be armchair quarterbacks about anything about mom, but they don't real. I was running around. I felt like I had ulcers in my stomach. I wasn't a main guy, but I was around some things that's happening that were some crazy things, and that stress. That's it. Hey, Super Mario Mendez. Yeah. So thank you. Maybe Jimmy Calandra left out of here, but yeah, you know, everybody's yeah, the Dick Van Dyke Show. I watch that now on MeTV. Yeah, Super Mario. Yeah, most of the people weren't born yet, but yeah, yeah. Oh, thank you, Jimmy, for being coming back in. Sometimes, yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you, Jimmy. People don't realize, which is an understatement and everything. Good, you're out and rocking around and doing what you got to do. Hell yeah, because it's survival of the fittest in every sense of the word. It's survival of the fittest. When you're walking, or you don't know, there comes a point in time when you don't realize what the hell is going on with this that you don't realize what is going on, and you gotta get together and this spectrum. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, yeah, check out. He's got good stories with and good stuff over there. Good stuff. Yeah, people like to read books, and people like stories. And hey, those are that's where the places you can get it. People that were there, and I've got mixed feelings about Mike Francis and everything else, and I've communicated that a million times on my show, and it's my opinion. Everybody has their own opinion about some of these characters, wise guys, MobTube, and all that. But I've, there are some people that are still alive and not doing life in prison. So, you know, sometimes it's not a second-hand or third-hand account or a fourth-hand account. Sometimes there are still people that were around, you know. So that's that. So, and you can pick and choose who you like, you know, who it's a buffet. Who some people like this, some people like that, but and I've said it before, folks, a million times. Uh, yeah, like Bet says, I never knew I liked hearing the real life stories. Formerly told me started listening to the mobsters on YouTube. Very entertaining, very entertaining. From something that's supposed to be such a secret fraternity, you know, like a lot of guys that are 75, 80 that I know, they won't come on and be a guest. To them, that's still a secret fraternity. But things change. But Mike Francis, it is what it is. But don't talk about the Church of Mike and the Bible in the prison cell and all that. And all you do is got your hand out selling when you don't give nothing back. You don't give nothing back. Don't preach the Bible. Don't preach the Bible and the church when you're not. What are you giving back? It just seems like you just sell, but you got Hollywood movie producers on your team, and you don't go out and break ground or do turkey drives or whatever. I don't know. But I would think you'd want to emphasize that, show those good things, and uh, But that's him. That's him. God bless Mike. God bless him. That's him. That's how he rolls. That's how he rolls. That's the way it is. So that's about all you can say, you know. I mean, the wine and all that. And that was funny when I did the live stream with Brett on the NYC Crime Spot. He was showing those the wine bottles that Mike was selling, and it was impressive packaging and bottling, and it was very impressive that you know it was very impressive. The I don't know how good the wine tastes, but the packaging and the bottles were just impressive, impeccable. That was really nice, you know. Mm. Well, a lot of them found God after they went to prison, and then he trying to market God and all that. Well, everybody's got their own motivations for doing things and everything, Pete. You know, most of the guys cooperated. Otherwise, I mean, they got immunity. They got immunity. Uh, for yeah, years ago, going down. My godfather did work mostly for the Colombo family, Mickey, and he was in the Colombo family. There was a big, gambling ring, big gambling ring. And yeah, he was around. He didn't he wasn't really a street guy. Mike wasn't a street guy. He was a businessman, a businessman, more or less. He didn't seem like a traditional gangster, businessman, more of an accountant type. I mean, you know, like that. Whatever they said his rank was. I got mad because he was putting in the videos, former mob boss. Now he knows that's wrong. He knows that. If you're so embedded in the Cosa Nostra and you know the rules, under no circumstances, under the stars and the sun, would you call yourself something you weren't in the hierarchy of the mob. That's all. That's all. So then you get a true flavor of what the guy's really about or not about. You know, they put a button on him and they said he was a captain or something. Well, yeah, but yes, Angie, but more or less, now, more or less, God bless Mike, okay? But you got to understand that people use people's talents, and they even cross-pollinated families. We'll give you Pete if you give us Mike, or whatever. But they use their talents for different. Some people might excel in certain things or whatever, like a corporation, but it was a gambling thing, and other, there was other money making operations, but more or less, I say, like, there's a captain in real daily responsibilities of the mob, like a traditional captain, that there would be captains in the five families, captains that these were their duties. 90% of them had this and that. Me personally, whether I'm right or wrong, I just say, well, Mike wasn't utilized in that fashion. That's all. Watch the interview he did with Mike Tyson and see what he says. See how he tried to grandstand on that. See how he tried to grandstand when he did that interview with Mike Tyson and some other guy was in there. Of course, his father was Sonny, and the name was a recognizable name and everything, for that matter. But to me, no. To me, he didn't represent the gangster like gangsters that I was around. Whether I'm right or wrong, me personally, he wasn't that guy. That's all. Yeah. Angie, now allegedly, his father wanted to put a hit on him. Allegedly. Why would he want to do that? Well, If father never cooperated or did anything, went to do 1,000,000 years in prison, you don't think he was too happy when he saw about some of the things that his little boy was doing and everything else? And then some things happened with his wife, the mother, Sonny's mother. Sonny's mother, Sonny's wife come right out. Mike's mother come right out on an interview and said, "We didn't see a nickel of that gas tax money." Really? He's selling wine, he's doing all this and that, showing off and everything else. And then there's a documentary where his mother comes on there and says, "We didn't see a penny of it." They were getting public assistance, allegedly, in New York City in a one-bedroom apartment. Really? Wow. Really? That's why I view this stuff in a different light. Fancy, big fancy guy, big mob boss, claims to be a big mob boss, all this and that. And then, really? Really? I got the documentary in my past videos that shows it. And there's also, it's in the one about the same one with the gas tax scheme and everything. And she says, "We didn't see a penny of it." You think Sonny was happy about that? You think Sonny, he's doing life, his wife is on the streets, and his son is making all this money? And she's probably visiting him in prison and saying, "No, he ain't giving us nothing." And then he goes all the way out to California. Really? I don't know. I don't know. That's why I've been hard on the guy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's failed at many things. God bless him. That's all, you know. Yeah, Sammy did so much more, and he never even. That's so taboo. You see, Pete. Pete, thank you. You see, in that fraternity, yes, I think so too. In that fraternity, when promotions and just soldier, associate, captain, or whatever, it's so precious. The ranking, I call it name, claim, rank jumping. Claim, rank jumping. So you're in the mafia, the Cosa Nostra, and your title of wherever your position is on that ladder, so to speak, is so precious. So he claimed to be such an embedded mobster. Yeah, the name, the father. How do you perceive a person that would knowingly call himself a former mob boss in his videos? Oh, well, he might have been meaning underboss. You'd put underboss. Come on, folks. I got swampland back there. But so in perceiving these things, you don't even really need a discerning eye. You just need some common sense, whatever. But no. Mm-mm. Yeah. I mean, come on. You run out to California with all, yeah. Hmm. I didn't say it. She said it. I put the phone right up in here and showed the interview, and she said it. We didn't see a penny of it. Wow. Oh, Sonny and John were interviewed. Yeah. I don't know why they said Sonny allegedly wanted to have a hit on Mike. Allegedly, I don't know why or what, but if I had to guess, I could think up some things. Oh, Bat Mulgus, oh, he did. Well, you know, so a commercial just came on. Yeah, what am I making the big times? Hey, James McCarthy. My problem with Mike, he doesn't really denounce that life, but now profit of it at least. At least John A. Light trashes that life. Well, then he comes with this in my former life. In my former life. Come on, dude. In my former life. Your life is your life. There was different aspects and parts of their trajectory today, but don't come with all that because you're selling the church of Mike. Now it's your former life. Oh, come on, man. I feel it. God bless, Mike. God bless. But I try to be a good Christian boy too. But geez, but that's his content. That's his show, and that's that. But these hey Joel Gold, but there's not these guys. They're all dead or they're doing life. Look at poor Persico. Was he still in prison? Is Persico still in prison? I mean, come on. Hmm. There's a channel that states he is secretly the boss of the Colombo family. He didn't come back to New York to Sonny's funeral. Mm. Roro. The family, the brother had some troubles with drug addiction. Okay. I did too once upon a time in America. But yeah, I will have to find it and link it to you. Go to my Facebook page because I don't know how to do this link or whatever. It's Joseph Monty. But the brother was struggling. The family had a, God bless them. They had a tough his family and sibling and everything. They had troubles with drug addiction and everything else. But the brother checkered life, but I don't care if my brother's Charles Manson. You come stay with me in my mansion. We'll get you together with some personal doctors. We'll try to beat this addiction and everything. No, you don't need no halfway house. I'll get the best assistance for you, brother. While you claim to be such a Christian, well, doesn't it start with your immediate family too? I mean, come stay with me. We'll get your diet together. We'll get some good counselors together. I wouldn't care if my brother was Charles Manson. Yeah, that's what happened to sister, But he just like divorced himself from all of it, starts that and puts on that thing and everything. And I don't know. Everybody's got their own business to do what they want to do and everything. But don't stand on this and then on my former life and all this and that. And then you're trying to portray in another breath this and that. And then the history shows this. And then he portrays that. And it's just like, and I saw I'll just forget about that. Never mind. But yeah, because they say he wasn't really biologically, allegedly, he wasn't really Sonny's biological son. Allegedly, he wasn't really Sonny's son. Alleged. Everything on my show's alleged. So, but yeah, Oh, is he still alive? Yeah. But yeah, if he didn't want to support him, you got to come back, fight back from the start, and maybe the brother could have just do his thing on his own. And I mean, you got to realize, you think there would be a stronger, you think there'd be a stronger bond with the siblings if you got the single mother, the mother struggling, the father's in prison, and you think they would be bonded up a little tighter and everything like that. And you've been through the trenches together. So, like, if you made it big like that, so then he would say, come out, to California or wherever and try to help him out, So, yeah, I could see it, Deb. I could see it. Oh, it's too bad about John. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's denouncing it and everything. And he's got a right to do what he wants. But, if you're selling your wares, it's better to do it under a nonprofit, and then you're tax exempt. Just like the gas tax scheme. This guy's good when it comes to taxes. He's good when it comes to taxes. Yeah. it's under the DBA or doing business as and all this and that, you know. You know. Yeah, Tony, you're right. Probably. So yeah. He's up there, pour the wine like this, and then this means pour the wine like that. You know, the wise guys weren't sitting around drinking wine. They were drinking BV and mixed drinks and beer. The wise guys weren't let alone at sit downs. Oh, we used to drink wine at the sit downs to ease the pressure and stress. And yeah, he's trying to sell so much that he's trying to integrate it into the actual sit downs. Like everything's a sit down. I mean, geez. Yeah, Ro, that Newsday documentary was excellent. Excellent. Yeah. He was wearing a wire while driving Sonny around. Imagine that. Imagine that. Very, very interesting. Yeah. Everything's a sit down. Oh, now listen. I went and got the mail today from the mailbox. Me and the mailman had a sit down. I said, how come I'm still getting letters from the neighbor's address? Now listen, we're gonna have to get this addressed. We're gonna have to address this bad address. Now listen. I had to sit down with the mailman. Then I went to the grocery store and the butcher only gave me 16 ounces of meat, and I was supposed to have 18 ounces of meat, you know? So that's that. Everything's a sit down. And my guess allegedly is when the real stuff was going on, you know, yeah, and he wasn't afraid of anyone. He's painting polished pictures that never existed. Painting polished pictures that never existed. You know, he had to sit down with the butcher. Sit down. Here a sit down. There a sit down. Everywhere a sit down. I mean, what? Come on. How much can you just keep milking? He urinates on the history because a sit down is a serious event. A sit down is a serious thing. That's how he does it. But yeah. Oh, John, his kid. No, his brother. Sonny's kid. He looked more like Sonny. But there's just, I don't know, you know. Yeah, you know. How, you know. Yeah. Yeah, they looked a lot alike. I saw him from afar. I didn't know who he was at that time because I think he was running a little wild, you know. You know. Yeah, the sit down. Everything's just, golly, Billy. Jeez, I know it's nice. You got a right to try to make a profit. And yeah, I know, but geez, give it a break. Give it a break. How come you ain't breaking ground on some projects out there? Break ground. Show some good. It's all right to. Everybody's got a right to make money under the umbrella or auspice of any enterprise. But you know, if you're claiming to be a church orientated guy, well, then wouldn't you expect to see the results of those said gains? And as far as YouTube goes, there's only so many people that you can get like history or knowledge and things like that. And it's not just concrete that, you know, the society only has certain things to get perceive the mafia. Society has only been given so much to perceive characters and everything like that, you know. So and they'll back that up. because they think that that's the real true historical account. Mike F is the true historical account. That my perception is that's the furthest historical account on planet Earth, but that's just my opinion. James McCarthy, but Joe, he has Chaz at the sit down. Don't get me started, James McCarthy. Then he brings another actor into there with the wine. Got a nice Sauvignon from the vineyards of the southern vineyards of France, a fresh bouquet. He brings Chaz Palminteri to back him up on wine. Well, Chaz Palminteri, last I heard, was an actor. He wasn't a mafia guy. Then they try to say, oh, well, yeah, Chaz had a cousin that was a cousin that had an uncle that had a cousin that might have been an associate in a family. What kind of twirly whirly circular thinking is this? It's all mafia. We drank wine and we got Chaz, a recognizable actor like you, Mike, actor. Come on, James McCarthy, you got me again. You got to sit down with the weather, man. You got to sit down with the weather. Hey, now listen, why is it raining? I'm going to have to start building an ark over here. Why? Why? Oh, wow. That big secret fraternity. I'll tell you one thing. If I went to be a made man, I wouldn't have did it. If I was a made man at the lowest level, I would never do a YouTube channel. I had a couple problems with some old timers, but then they came to peace with me and said, oh, you do all right, Joe. Just tell your stories and everything. That's cool. You weren't made, and that's all. If I was made, it would still be secrets to me. And that's why I wasn't privileged to hits and all that kind of stuff. I was around a lot of guys, and my godfather, and guess what? My godfather wasn't a made man. He outsourced to certain families. You don't hear that on YouTube. He was prolific. I better get 5 sunny days over here. We're going to have a problem weather, man. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to hit you over the head with a wine bottle. I'm going to hit you over the head with a wine bottle. Yeah. So, yeah, that's if I was made, I would never tell one story about maybe a close friend just shooting the breeze, just kill, whatever. But I wouldn't, if I was a made man, no, I wouldn't be talking about none of that. You take the oath and all that. That's that. But I was smart enough to be like, I ain't joining, And then my godfather said a couple of things after that, and things got a little derailed once in a while. Things got out of hand, and things were getting really sketchy. And he had to. Because I wasn't a made man, I didn't have the right or privilege to talk to certain made men in certain ways. And they were so embedded by their rules that it would mean bing, bang, boom. But they were riding me so hard. And I made, I said some things I shouldn't have. And then my godfather had to straighten it out. And then a week or two later, I made the same mistake again. But I says, they won't stop. I says, Mick, they're not giving you any respect. So he had to lay down the law. Anybody out of hand with JoJo, they're irking me on. JoJo's not a made guy. He can't follow these rules, and he's not going to be persecuted for it. Leave him alone. And that's that. And there's a lot of stuff in the. I'm not trying to sell my book, but there's stuff in the book that what happened to those crews and how everything what happened from those points on. But if I was made, I wouldn't tell one story. I put my face on a camera. I wouldn't tell one story about it. That's all. I understand there's other talk on YouTube about the life of the guys. And I also went on, I mean, now that I'm on YouTube, I like to show that a lot of the perception of the mob that um, hasn't been in the movies or people, you know, I tried to show a lot of uh, humanize a lot of these guys in the crew and show you folks they're a lot like you and me, and they have the regular behaviors and traits of regular human beings, but they just happen to be in this fraternity. And I try to show that yes, it's a rodeo, yeah, but I try to show uh you know another aspect that just what society has seen through movies, papers, anything else. I just tried to uh, go a little deeper and say, interesting stories, funny stories, the dangers that were in there, and everything else. That's all. But if I was a made man, I wouldn't have said nothing. Mm-mm. No, I wouldn't say nothing. No. Mm. Yes, Roro. I mean, it's supposed to be a secret fraternity. I mean, that's why, Mike, oh, James McCarthy. Listen, folks, James McCarthy says the book is excellent. I got to get a plug in when I can. And so, anyways, I'm freezing again. Society's seen everything. I don't know if he's in the mob. He's on the YouTube mob now. People hate Joey Merlino and everything. They like him. I personally like him. I don't know people. But I like to show things that haven't been portrayed realistically. A lot of the emotionality of stuff that might be missed and portrayed in movies and books and everything like that. And because a lot of the people aren't around that can defend themselves. They're either in prison doing a million years, or they're already dead. I think good old Mike waited for everybody to go away before he started doing all this and that with this youth and all that, claiming to be this and claiming to be that. I thought the Persicos were still around, but and Gene L. I thought some of these guys they passed away. They'd be in their sadly 80 or whatever. But I thought, but can you imagine they're in prison doing life, the real guys, and you could go to the library and get on the computer and go on YouTube and you see Mike Francis in his thumbnail say former mob boss. Can you imagine those real players in these families that go on YouTube? Oh, look, Mike has a channel. Oh, why is he putting former mob boss in there on his thumbnails? Because he can, because you're doing life in prison, Billy. That's why. Forgive me, folks. Forgive me. Forgive me. So we did a marathon. We did a marathon tonight. Holy cow. All right. We're going to have to wrap it up. Angie, you know my name. See you, Deb. 3 hours. This is a new land record. This is a new land record, I believe. So, thank you, folks. I'm pumping the stories out. I got some good juice coming out. Thank you, BK Cell Crook. Thank you. Thank you, James McCarthy. Thank you for helping me out. Ro G, thank you. I love it. I love the people. They come in here and they talk to each other. Tony the Night Owl. You know, the people, they can sit and visit with each other and talk. We can bounce things back. Why not? Ain't that what life's all about? Sit back, have a couple laughs. We rock and roll. Everywhere I look, I see your eyes. James McCarthy, thank you, sir. Stay great. Stay great. I want to audition for one of your movies, okay? I want to audition. Okay. Roro G, thank you. Bet Mulligan. Pete, thank you. Thank you. Super Mario Mendez, thank you. I really appreciate all your support. Tony the Night Owl. That's cool. There's a lot in the chat, 3 hours worth. I hate missing anybody, and I hate to say goodbye. Joel Good come in for a nice quick hello. Thank you. Angie, yes. Roro G, yeah. NYC Crime Spot. Brett, thank you. Brett, even though you didn't come in, but thank you, NYC Crime Spot. Jimmy Calandra, Bath Avenue Story. Super Mario Mendez. Heck yeah. I appreciate all that. Big K Cell Crook. Thank you once again for that, Big K Cell Crook. I appreciate that. IH Farmer 81. God bless the farmers. Roro G. Beautiful. Very beautiful. Beautiful women. Beautiful personality. Beautiful personalities. Big K Cell Crook. All right. Bet Mulligan. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Boy, this is a long chat. Lady Saint 44, you know it. You know it. Michael Candinas. I don't see you, but I know you were in there. Michael Candinas. I know that. You're not going to get any curveballs by me. I was born at night. It wasn't last night. Manna. Tony the Night Owl. Lady Saint 44. Carmela, sneak in here. I thought you were doing the Sopranos. How'd you get in here? Where's my ticket to California? Carmela? What's going on over here? What's going on over there? I want to audition for a movie, communist. I love you, Carmela. Thank you, folks. Sorry I get immature, but, what am I going to do? I got problems. Manna. I got problems, folks. If you haven't noticed by now, you're not that quite observant. Michael Candinas. Big K Cell Crook. It's family to me. This is family. All right. We've reached the end of that. Beautiful. So thank you, everybody. I get wishy-washy and say goodbye and everything, but thank you. I got some good stuff coming up, and when I'm done, your ears will be red. So maybe put some lotion on your ears before you come in to watch some of my shows, because they might be red when I'm done with you. So be the kings and queens of your world. Have fun, enjoy, try to reach your potential. There's going to be some roadblocks and things, but you can overcome them, okay? You can overcome them. Anything is possible, so you guys can get there. We rise each other up. Anything's possible. Unity. 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 Community. Unity. Community. You can make magic. All right, folks. Thank you. And God bless you all.